Hi, I'm Matthew Raymore, and this is Lloyd. We're here at CNN. Today, we're going to talk about some energy resources, some really interesting stuff, and hot topics in this area.
So, we will be discussing 1 non-renewable energy source and 3 renewable energy sources. The non-renewable energy source is going to be petroleum, and the 3 renewable ones will be hydroelectric energy, wind energy, and solar energy.
After that, we'll go to the man on the scene, Jack Miller, who's going to talk to us about some deep water source cooling, which is an energy for the future.
Solar energy is one of the main sources of renewable energy. It is completely clean and will not run out. However, solar energy is weather dependent and also will not work at night. Not only that, solar panels are very expensive and unattractive on homes. Usually the more attractive they are, the more expensive they are as well. They also take up a large amount of space. Solar energy is one of the few renewable energy sources which can be used privately at someone's house or for a business, unlike other energy sources such as wind energy and hydroelectric energy, which require industrial building and large amounts of funds and space.
This is wind energy. Wind energy is used with turbines, and wind pushes the turbines and it makes energy. Now, Mr. Lansing is obsessed with these, and it's supposed to grow 5 to 10% in the next few years. Some pros about wind energy is that it's very clean, and if you get it in a place where there's a lot of wind, it can run night and day. And some cons to these is that it kills 3 birds per turbine per year, and it makes a ton of noise, which really gets on people's nerves.
Hydroelectric energy, unlike solar energy, cannot be used privately. It is large scale and requires government-sized projects and funding. Hydroelectric energy is also clean and produces energy by using falling water to turn turbines, creating electricity. However, it damages environments, and sediment can build up in front of the dam. This costs money to clean, but in return, large amounts of energy is produced at a constant rate.
Alright, next we're going to talk about petroleum. Petroleum is basically oil. It's a fossil fuel. You dig it up out of the ground, and we put it in our cars, our trains, and planes, and all that stuff. Petroleum, we're running out of it, so we need another resource. And some pros to petroleum is that it burns really easily and really long. And some cons to it is it pollutes the air, and that we're running out of it. So we're going to be really heavily reliant on it and not have any.
The final type of energy we're going to be talking about is deep water source cooling. This is a type of energy we have not talked about in class. The theory behind this type of energy is that you would draw water from an ocean, a lake, a river, sound, any type of water body that's really cold. You would use this and pump it to the houses to use as a heat sink for the air conditioning systems. This would be used as a supplement for electricity or nuclear power or geothermal or anything else we're using. It's very similar to geothermal in that it's renewable, but it can be exhausted. You pump it into the houses, and the water cools the air as running through a special type of deep water cooling source air conditioner. It's completely renewable, as you can use the water to cool the air and then pump it back into the lake. But yet it can be exhaustible because the heat could run out in the lake, or when you put the water back in, it's been warmed up, so that could affect the ecosystem. So while it has its advantages and drawbacks, but I think it could be a new resource for the future.